What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and thank you for being here. I'm recording the video a little bit early today, so I can't show you the full chart, but today I made a new all-time high on my 4 express funded accounts. I made almost $200 and 50, think yeah, 250 on every single account. I locked my account because I took the trade a little bit with momentum moving to the drawn liquidity, and I did not want to get FOMO in again to another trade. I will show you my drawn liquidity for today and what was my bias. I will also show you what I did on the MyFundedFuture accounts, that just a standalone account. I'll show you the trades that I took and all of that. So before we get started, just a reminder, if you like the video, please leave a like on the video because that actually helps the YouTube algorithms. And if you're not already yet subscribed to the channel and you just come every other day to check on me, to check on my progress, why not to subscribe to my channel? That's all for right now, and let's get into the video. So coming into the day, I was bullish to take out this buy side liquidity and eventually do some 50% retracement to this bearish leg, which would make sense to retrace to this fair value gap. Once I saw on the 1 hour and the 15 minutes that we closed under these fair value gaps, I changed my bias to bearish. To bearish to where? To this sell side liquidity right here. So just remember this sell side liquidity resting right here. And on the daily, I was waiting for us to enter this bullish fair value gap, this unfilled portion of the fair value gap on the daily, because the price was dumping. Now, these trades you see here, it's for the MyFundedFuture account and not for the Topstep account. So let me quickly review to you Topstep account trade that I took, because that's the main focus, and then the rest of the video will be me explaining the trades that I took for the MyFundedFutures account. So let me turn on my execution here, and I only took one trade, and it was this short here to retrace to the 50% of the fair value gap. And I took the trade, I believe, so it was 76. So 76 was somewhere around here. So 76 and 50 cents. And I took it out at 51, which is, let me see, right here. So 51 and 50 cents. And of course, I took one trade and it just went straight to my TP, and I locked my account right after that because I didn't want to have any FOMO to see the price keep dumping and not jump in back. And it did not really have a specific kind of like a setup behind it, but I knew where the drawn liquidity was and where we should be going. And we had this 4 hours sell side liquidity resting under this fair value gap. So it made more and more sense to take out this liquidity and go retrace to the 50% of the fair value gap. And this is exactly what I did. And this is how I caught $25 of price action on my 4 express funded accounts on Topstep. And I just made the money with 5 micros. I didn't try 6. I didn't try 6 micros, just 5. And I just manually locked my account. So if we go here and then go to my leader, it's locked in, and just it's locking me out of making any more trades. So I'm gonna remove this for now. I'm gonna turn off my executions, and now I want to show you and share with you the progress for my funded future account. So last update on the MyFundedFuture account, I lost for the first day having the funded account. I lost $1,300, and then I lifted a loan. So as you can see, on the 25th, I lost that day, and I lost $1,300 until now, the 30th, which is today's date. I made $1,700, and I'll show you right here. Here's my P&L for today, 1748, and I will show you the trades, and basically I got it back to break even plus another $400 of profit. And I will show you the trades that I took, and the reason why I'm gonna go back and forth between Topstep and Tradeovate, because Tradeovate or TradingView will not allow me to go to the 30 seconds chart. But I already have that on the Topstep, so I can be able to show you that. So the first trade of the day, of course, my bias was bearish after inversing that 15 minutes or the 1 hour fair value gaps. So right here is 9 a.m., which is my time, and New York time. That 9 a.m. will be 10 a.m. New York time. Today also we had consumer confidence and job opening at 9. And let me show you my trade for the day. So I actually tried a couple trades. The first trade I tried, it was right here. So when it was like dumping and we were trying to inverse this hourly fair value gaps, I jumped in short to this equal low of London low, and right here for from 19,187 to 19,169. So I won this trade. Always trading with one mini. I said last video that I will switch to micros, but I figured out that I lost a lot of money the first day I tried to trade this account, and I lost $1,300. And if I want to switch to micros, it will take me a ton of time trying to get it and make a lot of small profits to get it back to where it was. So I stuck to trade one mini and to see how it's going to end up to be. This trade was a break-even trade, so we're not going to count it. Break even. And the reason for this trade was long from here on the inversion for value gaps, and I moved the stop loss to break even once we hit this high, and it got me out break even. Then I tried this inversion fair value gap, and I believe also got me out break even. So those two trades are not really good trades. I know that we were dumping down right here, and I took some profit along this dump, because I know that as long as we inverse this fair value gaps on the hourly, the next to draw liquidity is this low and this low. This sell side liquidity and this sell side liquidity, and it's more higher probability to go to inside and take out this sell side liquidity, because it's inside of a daily fair value gap. Whereas the more and highest probability trades and target risk. So that's why I took this trade alongside with when it was moving down. So right here I took the trade 46 right here, and I got out 38. I took it again 13, and I got out at 995. And all these were sell side liquidity, and all these lines, as you can see, these are sell side liquidity resting from previous days. And this is these are the two sell side liquidity that you can see on the 4 hours. So along the side, while the market was moving to the drawn liquidity, I was taking some profit from it. But now the real meat on the bone is this trade and this trade. So this trade was a complete loss, and I will show you why I took it. It was a 30 seconds inversion fair value gap, and we got in here. We got inside of this fair value gap, the bearish fair value gap, took out some sell or buy side liquidity from up here and inversed it, and it got me out at negative 21 and 75 points. I'm not sure how much would that be. So 21.75 points, like $218. So I closed that short right here where I lost, and then I tried this long to to like maybe retrace to this bearish fair value gap, and it got me out at break even. Once we inverse this bullish bearish fair value gap on the 1 minute, I got in long here and it stopped me out break even. But these ones are the ones moving to the sell side liquidity. You see this daily fair value gap, and we're getting close and close to the drawn liquidity. I tried this trade 2 times. The first time somewhere around here, and I saw that we kept respecting this void right here on the 30 seconds, and I got out. So that's why you see a short and then a long. So this is where I closed the sell position, the short position, and then I entered here once we broke this void on the 30 seconds. So I got in while this candle was moving, and I got out once we kind of got inside of this bullish fair value gap. I didn't want to hold for more. Maybe it would like give a reaction or a reverse or any of that. So I just lifted to enter the fair value gap, and I got out where this candle is. And the last trade I took like $7, I think, of a trade. Not a big of a deal, not a good trade anyway, but I wanted to test the idea where inside of this bearish fair value gap we took out buy side liquidity. I know we're inside of the bullish fair value gap, but I still wanted to try it, and it worked. I took the short from here and I got out 10 points or so. So from 912 to 902, so 10 points right there, and then it reversed, getting the same exact setting up the same exact trade idea, buy side liquidity being swept, fair value gap entry, and then this is a really good short that I wanted to take, but I did not want to take it because I made, at this point I made $1,700, and I was like, we're in the lunchtime. If I lose this trade, I'm going to be very angry and frustrated of losing the money and the profit that I just made. So let me just exit out of it. And also, I didn't know that we're gonna go down to the 50% retracement to the fair value gap itself, you know. So that is why I did not want to take it. But once we're like in here, this is when I took the trade on this funded, because it kept moving in and taking out the 4-hour sell side liquidity. And then I was like, the next target is where? Yep, 50% retracement to the daily fair value gap, and this is where my trade was. And that's all for today's video, and this is how I did. These are all the trades I took, and unfortunately I don't have it recorded because I just closed the recording, and I was like, let me see what the market is doing and how are we going to react and all of that. And this is what happened. I did not want to touch it anymore. That's why I locked my accounts. But this is how today went. Let me know down in the comments below, guys, how did you do today? I did say something in the Discord of like today was not clean, because it was not clean at all. But yeah, we've been going back and forth with some of you guys, some members here. And I just want to thank everyone for joining the Discord and subscribing to my YouTube channel, commenting, liking, all of that, supporting me throughout this journey. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And that's all for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.